And good evening, everybody. This is Joey here once again for another Red Sox 2025 game breakdown. This is game number 9 of 162. Game 1 of 2 of today. We're going to do this one, post this one immediately after I record it. And then I'm going to listen to game number 2 of the doubleheader coming up here in just about a half hour's time from now. It'll be less than, probably like 10 minutes before the game. Game number 2 starts when this goes live. So right around 7 o'clock probably I'll have this up, most likely. But we have game number 9 of 162. Game 1 of 2 of today, which today is April 6th, 2025. This game was supposed to be played yesterday, Saturday, April the 5th, 2025. However, rain got in the way. Mother Nature got in the way, and this is what we have here, a doubleheader, which thankfully it looks like we're going to get both of those games in, because if not, if we weren't able to get both of those games in, the schedule becomes a little bit of a nightmare between the Cardinals and the Red Sox, because this is the only series between the Cardinals and the Red Sox this season. So scheduling gets a little crazy if you have rainouts and then you're unable to reschedule and play. You know, that gets a little frustrating for the league. So luckily, they avoid that frustration, and these two games, they are going to be in and all set to go. One game's already done. Game 2 is going to get underway in about a half hour's time. So that should be avoided, which is great. No major scheduling conflicts for either Red Sox or the Cardinals going forward, or the MLB. So awesome. So let's get into this game here. Game number 1 of 2 of the doubleheader for today, April the 6th. The starting pitcher for the Red Sox was Sean Newcomb. We'll get to him when we talk about the Red Sox here, the stats for the Red Sox. But let's start off with the Cardinals. Lars Nootbaar, 5 at-bats with a walk. Quiet for him. Ivan Herrera, 1 at-bat and 1 walk. Pedro Pagayas, there we go. Sorry if I'm pronouncing that completely wrong. Pedro Pagayas. There we go. 4 at-bats with 2 hits and 3 RBIs. Very good night. Very good afternoon, for him. Wilson Contreras, 4 at-bats, nothing. Nolan Arenado, they did a good job keeping him quiet. 5 at-bats with only a hit. So very good for the Red Sox pitching to keep him quiet. Alec Burleson, 2 at-bats and nothing. Luken Baker with 3 at-bats and 1 hit. Jordan Walker, he had 4 at-bats with a run, 2 hits, and a walk. Then you had Michael Ciani with nothing. You had Thomas Sagassi with 3 at-bats and a run and a hit. Then you had Brendan Donovan with 2 at-bats and a hit. Then you had Victor Scott II, 3 at-bats, a run, a hit, and 2 walks. 2 walks for him. And then you had Mason Wynn, who did pretty well. I think he was probably the player of the game, maybe. No, I think Pedro Pagayas was. I would say for the Cardinals. Mason Wynn was pretty close though. 3 at-bats with a run. Then you had 2 hits for him, and then you had a walk and an RBI for him as well. So pretty good for him. The pitching, Andre Palante, 4.1 innings pitched with 4 hits, 2 earned runs, 3 walks, and 6 strikeouts. So impressive for him. Kyle Leahy with 1.2 innings pitched and 4 strikeouts. Very impressive for him. Jojo Romero, 1.1 innings pitched, 2 hits, and a strikeout. So clean afternoon for him. Phil Maton, 0.2 innings pitched, nothing on the scoreboard, clean. for him there. Ryan Helsey with an inning pitched, a hit, 2 earned runs, 4 walks, and 2 strikeouts. The Red Sox got him. They frazzled him pretty well. And that's pretty much what cost the Cardinals in this one is the pitching got frazzled at the right times for the Red Sox to take advantage of. Ryan Fernandez, .1 innings pitched, a hit, and a walk. So, not amazing, but he also was pretty clean as well there. Had a pretty clean afternoon. Then you had the Red Sox. As I mentioned, the Red Sox did win this one. They won it in a walk-off, 5-4. That moves their record to 5-4. So there you go. After 9 games, moving to 5-4 after a 5-4 win. So that's pretty good for the Red Sox. Let's take a look at their stats. Jarren Duran, 5 at-bats, nothing on the board there. Rafael Devers finally gets it out of the ballpark. 4 at-bats, 1 run, 1 hit, also a walk. Continues to get into situations where he is able to get on base with walks. He had 2 RBIs and 1 home run, so big for him today to finally get that first home run on the stat sheet. Alex Bregman, 4 at-bats with a run, a walk. So relatively quiet for Bregman. Triston Casas, 4 at-bats with only a walk. So quiet for him. Trevor Story, 4 at-bats, 1 run, 1 hit, 1 walk. Rob Refsnyder, 2 at-bats with a run, a hit, and a walk. Willie Abreu, very well for him as well. He did very, very well. He helped this team. I think he helped this team win the game, actually. Willie Abreu, 1 at-bat, 1 hit, 1 walk, and 1 RBI. Christian Campbell, 3 at-bats with a walk. Quiet for him. Probably the most quiet game of his season so far. David Hamilton, we had 2 at-bats and a hit and a RBI for Hamilton. Romy Gonzalez, 2 at-bats, 2 hits, and an RBI. And then Connor Wong, 3 at-bats with a hit and a walk. Pitching for the Red Sox, Sean Newcomb pitched 4.2 innings today. He did very well. 6 hits, 1 earned run, 3 walks, 5 strikeouts. I think he did perfectly well today. Struggled a little bit at times, but the defense for the Red Sox wasn't amazing either. That hurt Sean Newcomb a little bit, I think. I think Sean Newcomb was perfect in this one, so I think he did much better than his first start. So that's what I think, in my opinion. I think the Red Sox defense let him down a little bit. They let him down a little bit. Greg Weissert, 0.1 innings pitched and 1 strikeout. Justin Wilson, 1 inning pitched with 3 hits, 1 earned run, and a strikeout. Justin Slayton, 1 inning pitched and 1 strikeout. He's doing much better since that performance that he had, I believe, versus in the Texas series. He had a really bad outing in the Texas series, and he's been so much better since then. Garrett Whitlock, 2 innings pitched, 2 hits, 2 earned runs, 2 walks, and 2 strikeouts. So, interesting night for him. And Aroldis Chapman came in to close, and he got the save. Aroldis Chapman picking up the win there. Not picking up the win. He got the save. Not picking up the win. I'm assuming Newcomb might have gotten the win, or one of these other pitchers got the win. I'm not sure who exactly did. But Aroldis Chapman with an inning pitched and a walk and 2 strikeouts. Again, this is why we picked Aroldis Chapman up. Games like this, close games like this, he's able to get the job done. Aroldis Chapman did very, very well in this one, and closed it for us and got us another save. And we are above 500 for the first time this season, so this is going to be good. This is actually the first time this season. second time this season, I think. I think we won game number 1. I have to go back and look. But anyway, we're above 500. We're above 500. And that's a good thing. Hopefully we can keep that train rolling and win this evening. I'll be back again later on this evening for game number 10. Break that down as well. I'll also be doing... I did game number 1 when it comes to the Salem Red Sox. I have that recorded and looked that over, and that's going to be ready to upload as well before the Red Sox game here. The second of the 2 Red Sox games get underway. So I'm going to record that. I'm going to release that as well. And then game number 2 and 3, I got to record as well, and I'll probably do that tomorrow during the off day. The Salem Red Sox have an off day. So that'll be coming later on this afternoon, probably. I mean, later on tomorrow afternoon, I mean. So we got that going on for tomorrow. And then the Red Sox start a series with the Blue Jays, I believe. There we go. The Toronto Blue Jays. So I'll have game 1 of that, too, coming up this week, and then they'll have a series with the Blue Jays, and then they'll be traveling to Chicago after that. Game 2 of the doubleheader, the regularly scheduled game that was going to take place today. Again, this was the rain delay game. The regularly scheduled game, which was supposed to start at 7:10, and it's going to start at 7:10. We'll get underway in about 20 minutes from now. But thank you, everyone, for watching this one, and I'll be back later on tonight for Red Sox game number 10 of the 2025 game breakdown series for the Red Sox. Bye-bye, everybody.